Alright guys, I am working on this testosterone holy grail. That's kind of the name I have for it right now. Who knows what I'll call it, but it is the holy grail. It's the Bible. It will be the Bible of natural testosterone maximization guides, period. Age reversing, natural testosterone maximization, period. For both. It'll be for both. Now, it's going to be for guys. It's going to be about testosterone. But it's about reversing your age. Females can take the same exact thing. But, they won't because it's going to be for guys. But it's the same thing, man. It's about reversing your age. And I'm looking through some other testosterone books, and let me tell you what my book is not going to be. My book is not going to be. Here's what people do. I write books for my living. I've actually written more books than you would probably imagine. That's what I've been doing for almost a decade now. And actually, I've published thousands of books, so millions of words. And I'm looking through these testosterone books, and there's published ones, there's self-published ones, there's people that are kind of, promoting different things, maybe some of them are their own, all that, there's all that stuff in there. But what my book is not going to be, there's no filler in my book. There's no filler in any of my books, really. My personal books. Other books that I've written that would be like this as pen names, and it's, although I'm not going to write testosterone books, but I've written a lot of guide books and like how to and this, So there's certain formats that you stick to, But when it comes to something like this, and I actually do this a lot in a lot of pen names that I write, that I'm completely different, because I don't go and just Google search things. A lot of things I write from, I'll Google search stuff, but and I'll study things and I'll educate myself on things, but I don't just go and like find the Wikipedia version of it and then just basically mix words up like what I'm reading. So, which is fine. Everyone needs to know these things, but my book is not going to be telling you anything about where testosterone stems from. Okay? You can find that out on your own. My book is not going to tell you why men need more testosterone than men. You can find that out on your own. You could Google search that. Okay? That's not, I'm looking at one book right here, and I'm not going to say what it is, but the entire thing is just that stuff. Why do men need more testosterone than women? That's like one of their headlines. And then they just filled up pages with it. It's not what my book is going to be. My book is going to be the real deal. It's going to be the holy grail of natural testosterone maximization, with the proof being myself. Being myself, I'll be 42 years old in less than 2 months. My testosterone, when I was 39 years old, my testosterone was good. It was 619. 619. My testosterone increased from 39 to 41 to 947 when I tested from 39 to 41 years old. 947. My testosterone is right around 1,000. It can be under 1,000, it can be over 1,000. It's right around there. That's like a 65+% increase. That was not by accident. For years before that, I was obsessed. Since my early mid 30s, I started becoming obsessed with finding the real. Because I know that everything's a bunch of garbage. Things are meant to sell to people. So I had to do my own thing, and I was looking for the real age reversing lifestyle, the real one, the one that actually reverses your age, and you're not taking drugs, you're not taking TRT. That's not reversing your age. That's great for people who need it though, if they need it. There are people who are lazy that don't necessarily need that. That's why the good thing that there's the majority of doctors who just don't go and give it to people. There's people that don't like that, and they go find different ways to get it, and that's fine. That's their life. People can do what they want. I'm not here to say people shouldn't do any of that stuff if they don't want to. I'm just saying, I want to share with people who are getting older that there is a way to really truly reverse your age, and I'm proving it. I say that it's not easy because if somebody is just like lazy, they're out of shape, they hate everything, they hate their life, they hate all these different things, the stresses of life, there's distractions, they're worried about really, really, really superficial things, stupid things, they care too much about maybe their sports teams and stuff like that. Those are all distractions. That's all part of of lifestyle, the lifestyle overhaul. You have to throw all that stuff out. You have to focus on yourself. You have to look in the mirror and you have to focus on your damn self. And that has to be your main focus over your family. Because if you're not at your best, how are you going to help your family? You're not going to help them to just whatever, just daily things. Providing for them. All those things. You're not going to be at your best. If you're not going to be at your best, you're not going to give them your best. So this is about really actually really doing it. That video I made, all those different little videos combined that I put together, that's the gist of it. If people did like 10-20% of that, they'd be considered very healthy people on this planet. If people could just do because what people don't want to do, here's what people want to do. And it's, sometimes younger people message me, and younger people can, in their 20s, they can do whatever. But they message me because they want to know about their testosterone. So they're like, okay, eat eggs, squat every day. That's kind of what they get from all the things that I'm saying. That's what they hear, and that's fine if they're like 20 years old. Even though I still tell them, no, man, that's eggs. That's one little piece of the puzzle. There's like millions of pieces to this puzzle. Squatting every day isn't even necessary. That's just what my own preference, because I want to maximize my testosterone every day. And I also like being agile, mobile, virile. That's what I tell myself every morning. So that's part of it. But I like being someone that can do things that other people can't do. You know what I mean? That's something that a lot of people can't do. I've been squatting every day, 70 to 80%, over 275 pounds every day for almost 2 years now. So that's every day. I haven't missed a day. I'm not saying I won't miss a day. I'm saying I haven't. I almost have a couple times, but I was able to make it to a gym, and things happen. And I almost missed a couple times, but I didn't miss. I made it. And I got it in. It wasn't the best, but I got it in. So that's my own personal thing. You don't have to do that every day. But it's a byproduct of the diet, the lifestyle change, and the mindset change. The things that people don't want to do is the lifestyle overhaul and the mindset overhaul. And those are important. Those are more important than the training. The training for reversing age and for testosterone maximization, the training is a byproduct of the other things. So those things are that important. Anyways, how much time do I got? I'll stop this. I might continue on because I'm gonna put this on Instagram. So I only have like 10 minutes. I think you only put like 10-minute videos on there. So all right. So let me add a little bit more. I'm just reading through this one right here, and this is I don't even know if this is a real person, to be honest with you. This might just be some junky outsourced book that somebody put up on Amazon. Um, but it's just basically, there's other books that do the same thing. This is just, if this is not, this might be just a copycat of something, but they do the same thing. They're just regurgitating what is already out there, and people should, I guess people should know that. I've already learned enough to where I don't care anymore. I'm not a doctor. I don't have to describe these things to people and talk about these things off the tip of my tongue to people. You know what I mean? And I don't think doctors do either. But I mean, I guess a testosterone, someone who's like that's their specialty. They know all the lingo and all the that's basically what this one I'm looking at is. It's just this would help me to be a more articulate speaker of what testosterone is and what what it does in the body and why it's important and it's like, all right, that's not what my book is going to be about. All right, my book is going to be about the diet, the lifestyle, the mindset, and the training, and that's it. If you want to know where testosterone comes from, where babies come from, if you want to know all that, why men need more testosterone than women, why men have more testosterone than women. I don't know if they say that here. Maybe they forgot something there. But you can Google that. You don't even need to buy a book on that. I don't know if this book would even sell. You don't need to buy a book on that. But my book is going to be about reversing age. That's what my book is going to be about. Reversing age, and this one's going to be the holy grail for testosterone for males. At some point I might do just a general one. It's going to be pretty much the same thing, except for it's not going to be directed at men, and it's not going to have so much of the testosterone stuff in it, but it could be pretty much the same. But this world, women like to hear, I don't know, who knows, I might not even ever do something like that. I might just stick with just testosterone, because women like to listen to women, and then they like to listen to whatever's popular, which is a bunch of garbage. What is popular is a bunch of garbage everywhere. It's I've been saying for a long time, man, where is our Jack LaLanne? Where's the Jack LaLanne? And by the way, I'm not part of the fitness. I'm not part of the internet fitness. I'm a normal dude. I'm a freaking guitar player. I write books. I have some other online businesses. I do consulting. I'm an entrepreneur. I have some other things I do. I'm kind of doing like a lot of things, but entrepreneurially. I make music. I write music. I'm a guitar player. I'm a normal dude. I have an 8th grade education. That's the highest grade I went to, 8th grade. And if you want to know why I went to only the 8th grade, privately I'll tell you. It's not fun to tell, but it's actually traumatic. But hang on here. I'm trying to upload something and it's taking forever. I'm recording too. See, I'm not a professional. I'm trying to upload something. And I'm doing a video at the same time, all right? This is how I do things. I'm a worker bee. I'm a human being. I'm not in the, let me approve this. I'm not in the internet fitness world. I don't even like that word. I don't want to be, I wish I didn't even have to put any videos on YouTube. I wish I could be more private, but not everybody does. I mean, I could do a private Facebook group. I've had one before with hundreds of people in it at one time several years ago. This was more general. But I shut it down because I just couldn't keep track of it anymore. It was too much. I had too many things I was doing. So, But everything that I do with this is like, I'm speaking to like a handful of people. People come from my books, or even if people see this from hashtags, or if this is on Instagram, this will be in the little Instagram page. Go to my main page, and that's where I post my main things at. This one right here, I'm just kind of starting, just so that way people can have something to see who come from like my books or something. Instagram's kind of stupid now. Everything's kind of fake, so I really don't feel like making this page. I don't feel like trying to get numbers or anything. I don't feel like doing any of that. Everything's just so fake and stupid. It's a waste of time. But this is good for the small amount of people who are human beings and who want another freaking human being that they oh wow, you're like a person, right? You're uploading your stuff and you're doing your video. I mean, I'm a human being. I'm not doing softwares that make you follow me, or unfollow, follow softwares, or robo comments. I'm not sending robo comments I'm not doing any of that, all right? And that's what Instagram's become. So, YouTube, it's just a place that way people can go see the videos. If anybody sees this out, just from like randomly, because people do, and then they give me pointers, or they give me tips, or I'm trying to be, to make an intro and to do my videos this way and that way. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not trying to be a YouTuber. I'm not trying to be a fitness YouTuber, or an internet YouTuber, or an internet fitness person. I'm none of that. I don't want any of that. This is for a very small amount of people who want to reverse their age, and who want to thrive in life, and who want to add 30, 40, 50 high quality years to your life and live way longer. That's what this is for. So the percentage of people that it's going to be very small, and that's all I want. I don't want masses of people. I can't handle that. I'm one person. I'm not a company. I'm not a company that, I'm not the face of some company that there's a team of all kinds of people, and we have cookie cutter things that we just plug into place and give to everyone. That's not what I'm one person that's given my own trials and errors, and my own my own findings of things that I've been doing for several years, and perfecting, and I've perfected it. When I got to about 39, right there, that time about 39, is when I really, really found some of those puzzle pieces that I was missing. I found them, and it showed in my blood work. It showed in my testosterone. All that showed. Whose testosterone raises from a good 619 through their 40s to around 1,000. Whose does that without doing some of that? Whose does that? So what I'm doing is I'm trying to live the age reversing lifestyle as best as I can. I can still do it better. But life wants to kill us. We have to do the best we can. Everyone's dealt a different hand too, genetically, and also just maybe in life, like what we've done. We've also done things to ourselves, and I've done a lot of things to myself. And I've been able to reverse it. I did the overhauls on all my lifestyle, my diet, my mindset, all that too. So anyways, I got to go. My time's up. Have a good one.